Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at isometric projection. In the previous video, we looked at oblique projection. So we're gonna start now. In today's video, we'll be looking at isometric projection. All right, so let me start. Now, on the left of the screen, we have this drawing here. This is a plan, which is a top view. This is a front elevation, which is looking directly at the object, right? And this method of projection is called third angle projection. All right, is that clear? All right. Now, in isometric projection, whether you're drawing with the T-square, Z-square pencils, the traditional instruments, which some people still use, or you're using CAD, which is computer aided design. Some books call it CADD, computer aided design and drafting. And some books would refer to the same principles of drawing using a computer software to produce a drawing. CAD, CAD, or CADD, right? Which I said is computer aided design and drafting. All right. Now the first thing that you'll draw, if you are using the traditional T-square, is to draw a horizontal line to represent the T-square line, right? I'm gonna put it right here. This line would be about 30 millimeters long. You don't really have to measure it, right? And then now you draw a vertical line going up. Could be any measurement because a construction line. So these two lines would have been drawn with the T-square and a T-square and a Z-square to form the starting point for the isometric projection, right? If you are drawing in CAD, with CAD, or where I'm using the AutoCAD software, you don't necessarily have to start off with this T, right? But if you're drawing with a traditional T-square, which is the instruments, compass, and Z-square, pencils, and eraser to robot your corrections, you would normally start with this T. You could start without the T, but in principle, for good practice, I normally let my students start with the T. All right, so now we're gonna draw the actual drawing now. Right, so what the two lines here is really a construction line, all right? Good. Right, so we're gonna start off with the drawing here. There. Can you guess what the angle would be for isometric projection? It would be 30 degrees to the horizontal, right? So if you was using a T-square, you would use a T-square and a 30/60 Z-square, which would be the taller one of the pair, all right? So looking at the drawing, now you can turn the drawings different ways, depending on how the person wants it to look at it. But I'm gonna be using CE as the lowest point, and you'll see in a little while, right? So I'm gonna draw the baseline, which should be 50 millimeters. So 50 millimeters at 30, 30, right? That's the line. Good. Then we're gonna go right? So using the T-square, that's the first line we draw. Then we're gonna go again. There. So the length of this line will be what? AC at the base or AE at the base. So it would be what? 70 millimeters. So 70. Well, can you guess what the angle would be? Can you guess what the angle would be? I think it's 150. Let's see. Right, it's 150, right? So this line, we need the vertical line, which is CE, which is what, 20. So we need to draw a line at 20. So there, going up 20, enter. All right. So from this point, I can draw the parallel line from C. So it would be 50, and the angle would be 30 again. Right? Good. See that? Then we do the next thing over the next side, right? So come here, What's the length of this side? 40, 40, and the angle is there. Good, right? Then we're going to go B to D is 30. So we're going up 30. All right, and in here now, the length is 30, and the angle, all right, and I'm going to come down now. The length there should be 50. Right, so that's the side. I hope you're picturing it, right? All right, so we're gonna go, gonna go again. That would be um same 50 millimeters, and the angle would be 30. All right, okay. Come down here. This would be a vertical line, and the height based on the drawing over the measurements over there with 20. Hold on, I made a mistake. Um, Undo. All right, so go there. So the height is 20, angle is there. Good. Right, so I'm gonna do the same thing at this point here, there. This length of was what, 40? So we go 40. All right, then we're gonna go up. See, you have to the way I'm doing it, you have to take into consideration your angles, all right? So I'm gonna go up 30. All right. And then from here, I think that is 30. So we can come here. So what you would do if you was using a T-square set square, just slide it, put the set square to the left, put the set square to the right, draw the line, and you measure the line, and you draw the line with the vertical edge of the 45-degree set square or 36 set square or 7. The width of that, I think, is 50. Yes. Well, I don't think I know it's 50. All right, because it's on the screen to your left if you look at it, right? Enter. See? Now, how you know if you drew it accurately, the end would correspond with the other point there, right? So come here, then we go, it's 50, yes, 50. I just asking you so that I check if you're following, okay? Because the measurements are on the left of the screen, right? So we're gonna go 50, 30-degree angle. No, something went wrong there, so we'll undo that. So let's do it. I see why you need to check. So we'll go again. So we'll go line there. So the length is 50 and the angle is 30. Right, see it match up there? Good. All right, so good job if you have drawn the draw. If you drew the drawing correctly, good job. All right, so good job if you drew the drawing correctly. Good job again. Great job. Fantastic. All right. All right, so as I told you, when you're drawing with the traditional T-square, we draw a construction line, right? So we're gonna do this with our drawing. All right, so there, yeah, there, 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 there. Yes, hope you're following, because we had the drawing on the left to work with, yeah. Going there, and we go there, 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 went there. Good job, right? So good job. So this is our completed isometric drawing. Now I've the angles I've indicated the angles on the drawing. We don't normally indicate the angles when we're actually doing the drawing. We leave it out, right? So all right, so splendid work if you're able to follow along, and this would be the basic principle to draw an object in isometric projection. So this brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. I would like to know your thoughts. Right? Good. So thanks for watching. And in the next video, we'll be drawing an ellipse. So we're looking forward to seeing you in the next video. So in today's video, we looked at how you draw an isometric projection or an isometric drawing. When you're finished drawing an isometric drawing, this is what it would look like. You wouldn't put on the angles, say 30 degrees. Likewise, so the oblique projection, you just draw it at 30 when you're drawing it with the CAD or the T-square, the angle would be 30, but you wouldn't put it on. As I showed, it's just for your understanding that I put it there to show that it's 30 degrees to the horizontal, that the receding lines are drawn at 30 degrees to the horizontal. All right, so splendid work if you're able to follow along, and this would be the basic principle to draw an object in isometric projection. So this brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for participating in our um, tutorial practices, and I would like to know your thoughts. Right? Good. So thanks for watching, and in the next video, we'll be drawing an ellipse. So we're looking forward to seeing you in the next video. So in today's video, we looked at how you draw an isometric projection or an isometric drawing, right?